talks with the general that is holding the Kenyan pilot. We're also in talks with Dr. Riek Machar to ensure that the release happens. In fact, the release should have happened a few days ago when the Deputy President announced, as you remember. He announced that the pilot was going to be released. The problem has been for us the logistics of getting to where he is to take him out. So as soon as we can work that out, he will be released. They came here, and yes, we hosted them. And then the other 4 were released later on to us as well, and yes, we hosted them as well. Most of them are in Addis, and the Ethiopian government is also hosting them. Okay, and apart from that, IGAD Secretariat also pays for their expenses. The rebels here, as far as I know, they've all moved to Addis, except the spokesman that I saw on TV yesterday that I want to find out about.
Now, moving on to matters politics, Majority Leader Aden Duale has defended the Gembe South Member of Parliament Mithika Linturi over the botched impeachment motion against Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru. Duale says it was within Linturi's right to refuse to file the motion and that the Gembe South MP owes no one an apology for failing to file the impeachment motion. The Majority Leader warned members of Parliament to be careful next time they are called upon to append their signatures on an impeachment motion. He was speaking at Mulolongo in Machakos County.
At any given time, he can withdraw without even not giving any notice. He only writes to the speaker. Sasa mimi naambia wajumbe, next time when you are appending your signature, you must sleep over it. You don't just append your signature. Even you cannot withdraw if you append your signature on a motion of impeachment against the president, the deputy president, a cabinet secretary, a principal secretary. The moment you append, even you cannot withdraw your signature. So if you have appended your signature and Mheshimiwa Linturi akaangalia, Roho Mtakatifu ikaingia kwa mwili yake na akaona hiyo motion haitaki, basi wewe ambaye umeweka signature, Mheshimiwa Linturi has no case against you. So Mheshimiwa Linturi, in my opinion, does not owe anyone an apology.
Now, Baringo Senator Gideon Moi says that cattle rustling in Kenya has become such a serious security threat that leaders from the cattle raiding communities need to come together to find a lasting solution. Speaking at his home in Sacho in Baringo County during his Thanksgiving ceremony, Gideon said the communities must accept that there is a problem and deal with it sincerely across the board. He, however, noted that in the meantime, the security forces in the area should be properly equipped to handle the challenges from cattle rustling.
And we are pleased that there is more money for security. And we'd like to see obviously more, apart from the monies which is going into the national security apparatus, is for also the county security apparatus, where we want the local officers to be properly equipped so that they can handle the challenges which they are so far facing in the counties.
Now, the first group of vehicles that have confirmed to the National Transport and Safety Authority regulations were officially flagged off for night travel last evening. 2 public bus service companies, the Guardian and Modern Coast buses, were last night flagged off to resume ferrying passengers after getting their licenses last week. Director General of the National Transport and Safety Authority, Francis Major, however, warned that those found flaunting the rules would lose their licenses.
We also want to appeal to passengers that whenever they are being transported at night, they should be the first persons to report to us when there's a problem. Then we can take action.
Serikali kwa yale masharti imeweka ni mazuri kwa sisi sote, operators na customers, passengers wale tuna ferry. Sasa tungeomba kitu tu, tunaomba serikali ishikilia hayo masharti kabisa, wasilegeza hata kidogo. Sauli kwa kilegeza bado mtindo utarudi yule yule.
The university's academic staff union has officially endorsed the merger of teachers' unions. Speaking during the WASU annual delegates conference in Nakuru, WASU Secretary General Muga Kolale said they would work with KUPPET, NAT and any other willing teachers' union, enhancing quality education, competitive remuneration and job security for teachers. NAT Secretary General Wilson Selsion told the conference that education sector workers must speak in one voice to enable them deal with the challenges facing the education sector in the country.
The only way we can ensure first that the education sector is fully funded, that kindergartens are properly equipped, that laboratories are properly equipped, that teachers enjoy competitive remuneration, is to have one unity. The unity that will make us negotiate with the government as a bloc.
Salaries and Remuneration Commission, which has done a terrible thing to advocate for wage cuts. That will never be done. For us, haitafanyika. They can do it outside Kenya. Because in any case, the wage bill is not an impediment to the economy. The impediment to the economy is corruption and wastage.